absolutely A1, MAC. A1, A1. Hi everybody. I'm so excited to be bringing you guys this video today. Oh my gosh. So I went to MAC recently because I had to do makeup for a wedding and I needed some additional eyeshadow colors that I just didn't have in my collection. So before I went, I had depotted 18 of my shadows. Those of you that are familiar, MAC has a program where you can basically recycle. So if you have like 6 empty eyeshadows, lipsticks, or lip glosses, or 10 pans like that the pro ones come, where you can just buy just the shadow without the casing. If you return 6 of those, you can get 1 free item. So I returned 18 of my pots, and I got 3 free shadows. So because I did that, hello, I have 18 shadows. I needed a palette. So the original palette that I have is this not first ever, but just the original MAC palette that holds 15 eyeshadows. A lot of people like to take this divider out to maximize the space within here. Now, I'm not actually sure how many shadows you can get in here when you pop that divider out, because I haven't done that, and it's the only one that I have like this, so I don't know. But if anyone knows, please comment down below and let everybody know. So as I'm looking around, I look up and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so nice. Like, they had these palettes and you could see through them. Ah! Isn't that so cool? I'm like, do you mean to tell me that MAC has like come out with like a Z palette? Because everyone knows that Z palettes, what's so great about them is that you can see through them. They don't have a divider in them, so you can really maximize the space within them. And so I told the lady, I'm like, I need a palette as well when I bought the shadows I needed. And she was like, oh, we have these new palettes. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, how much are they? And she's like, $18. And I was like, so she brought them out and she's like, yeah, so the palette's $18. And then the divider that goes in them, it's $9. And I was like, what? What? Like, how do we go from $16 for this palette to what's 18 plus 9? Yeah, to that. Like that's huge. Like, seriously, I have to pay that much extra money just to be able to see my shadows? Like, really? So anyway, she was like, yeah, no, but I mean, you know, you may not want the divider because you can really maximize your space. And I'm like, duh. Of course I don't want the divider. So this is my palette with $18. With the divider, you can fit, I believe it's 15, just like you can with the original one. I actually have, I think it's like 25 or 26. I have 24 eyeshadows that I depotted in this palette. And I mean, I love it. What I love about it is, hello, it's clear, it's see-through. It doesn't have the divider, so you don't have the hassle of removing the divider. I can fit 24 eyeshadows in here opposed to the normal 15. That is a win-win. The only downfall about this palette is that if you are a traveling makeup artist, which I am and a lot of you are, is you want convenience. And the fact that this is clear and see-through and you can hold 24 shadows in it is ultimate convenience for us as makeup artists. But the other convenience is packing. And, you know, as a traveling makeup artist, you have to be able to maximize your space as best as you possibly can. So the only downfall with this would have to be the thickness of it. It's I mean, as you can see, it's much thicker than the original palette. So if they could do this and make it as thin as the original one, whoo, that would just be lovely. I mean, I did travel with these palettes and multiple other palettes in my case over the weekend. I mean, I didn't have any problem traveling with it, but I mean, it's almost like having, this is like if this was as thin as the original one, this thickness right here, this would be like 3 palettes. So that would be like, what's 24 times 3? yeah, I mean, that's a lot of shadows, but I absolutely love it. I don't know if I did see that they had display like where they have blushes in there, so I don't know if this is just like a one size fits all palette, and then you just buy like the blush divider, that's how it works. I would assume. But this is great. I mean, even if you don't have MAC shadows or whatever, and you just like need a palette and you just like want to go get one and don't want to have to order it, to just be able to go to MAC and just buy a palette like this for $18 where you can put anything in it. This is like, I mean, it's awesome. It's absolutely awesome. So, most of these shadows in here are not original pro pans. A lot of them were depotted, and I have them in here pretty securely. And I'm going to show you guys what I use. I went to Michael's and I'm like, okay, I need some kind of magnets in order to get these shadows in this palette. So they actually have magnet tape. So this is it, and it's just a tape of magnet. It's adhesive on one side, and I mean, it's really convenient because you can just pull it out to the length that you need, cut it, stick it on the bottom of your shadow, and you're good to go. So that's what I did. Let me show you, like, so I just stuck it on there, and I had a little sticker, and I put the name of the shadow on there. So and this tape was like $3.99. If you have a 40% off coupon, you can save like $1 and some change or so. So yep, that was great. And I think that is basically it. I just was so excited about these new see-through palettes that I just had to come and do a quick little video about these. So if you don't know, now you know. And please get you guys one. They are awesome. It alleviates the fact that I've seen a lot of people on YouTube who have these palettes where they have to like write on these or tab these so that they know when they're pulling them out what color palette it is. So that, I mean, to just be able to like, bam, okay, my neutrals, you know, my greens, my blues, and you can just grab it and see it. A1, MAC, A1, A1. So that was it. So I hope you guys enjoyed so much for watching, and that's it. So I will see you guys next time. Be sure to follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook. I'm just all I Do Beauty Studios, and yeah, that's it. So I hope you guys have a blessed day, and I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.